what this is all about.
A boot?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel.
It's about democracy. It's about freedom.
Joining me on this episode is Eddie and Jose.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
So, gang.
Yeah.
So, guys.
What's up? So I watched a few movies.
That's what's up.
How was your week off last week?
I was tired,
Fucking
dude.
bitch. Did you listen to the episode?
No.
No.
It just
Did
got
you
released.
listen to it yet?
Not yet.
Didn't it just get released today?
This morning, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah. We were saying
Do you guys talk about how much you miss me?
nothing but kind things.
Nothing
I'm
but kind
sure,
things.
I'm
about
sure.
you.
Sweet nothing.
How much you guys-
Actually, he's in the episode.
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
You're in
What?
the
You
episode.
make, you make an appearance, dude.
You make several appearances.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So you got to listen to the whole thing.
Oh my god, dude.
You make several appearances. Even one Jose doesn't know about.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know about it and it's sick.
That's crazy. I'm scared. So how was you guys' Halloween?
Listen to the episode and you'll know.
That's what's up.
How was your Halloween, Eddie?
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck. Homie.
Okay.
No, for real, how was it?
I don't know, dude. How was pumpkin carving?
We talked about it last week already.
Oh, I didn't go.
To the recording of the podcast last week? Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I was, but then I didn't.
You good, homie? You know what I did notice? So the episode prior, me and Eddie are being like assholes, like enfadosos,
Yeah, for sure.
being fools, you know,
Yeah.
being annoying and shit.
That
like-
really dumb episode.
yeah. It's not bad. Like when I was listening
It's not
back,
as bad as I thought.
Yeah,
But it's arguably the worst episode.
Arguably.
the best episode.
Okay.
The best worst episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Jose do the podcast last
Dude.
week. Dude. See, it's already starting.
We do.
Me and Jose do an episode ourselves, and it's like hardly any joking, and it's like serious conversation.
Hey, what are you trying to get at, homie?
I'm
You're a
boring.
bitch, homie.
I'm boring.
What I'm trying to say is, you're a fucking bitch, homie.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
No, but I was gonna point that out, like while we were recording last week. I was like, I like how last week
You guys
we
are
were-
being efficient.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a little bit less joking around, I guess.
Hey, you
I don't
fuck
know.
around too much. That's why, dude.
No, but I don't think it
I'm
has
just
to do.
dick jokes are not my go-to like humor thing. You know what I mean? Like
No.
and like things like that. Like when we're together, fucking around. Like it's all fun and games.
Hey, I
you know?
agree, dude. Fidel's an idiot, dude.
I am, dude. I am. No, so what I want to say though is I don't think it has anything to do with like because Eddie wasn't here or like because Eddie's here, I joke around more. I think it's the 3-man thing because even when it was just me and Eddie, we did have like serious discussion episodes, you know?
Yeah.
We did have episodes where there was hardly any joking. So I don't think it has to do with that, you know? I think it's just because there's 3 of us and the 2 have a target, I guess. Because we were like targeting you.
Yeah. You
So-
guys do it all the time.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
See?
Hey, threesomes are fun, dude.
It's exhausting, but yeah.
What?
What?
All right, let's get back on track, dude. Jesus.
I know we're already an hour in. I'm going to have to cut all that out.
Damn.
So if you're listening from this point on, you missed an hour conversation. I'm just kidding. I haven't cut anything out. I've never cut anything out. Homie.
That's what's up.
The only thing that gets cut out is Eddie.
Damn.
Beep.
Cut it out. Wait, what is it? Cut.
Cut it out.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Yeah.
Where's that from?
What he said. Jose, he just did
Full
it.
House.
It is Full House. It is
Yeah.
Full House.
Dave Coulier.
So, so all 3 of us watched Frankenstein.
Yes.
Before we get into that, though, I do want to mention a movie I ended up watching. I don't know why I decided to watch it because I kind of gave up on this type of property a while back, but I watched Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay. I've been meaning to do that too. What'd you think?
I didn't like it.
Not at all.
No,
Really?
no. The visual effects were cool. Like there was a lot of moments I was like, damn, that looks really good. But it's just, it's dumb, dude. Like it felt lazy. Like the writing felt lazy. Like the way things just happened to go about is just like that. Why? Like that makes no sense.
Does that have anything to do with maybe like your lack of knowledge in the Fantastic Four like
No.
lore or anything like that?
No, it's just like the decisions being made. It's like so Sue Storm is pregnant. Like she's like 9 months pregnant, about to give birth, and then they have this threat of Galactus. So they're like, okay, yeah, let's go to space and confront him
While she's pregnant.
While she's pregnant, so they go without any like okay, what are we up against? Reed Richards in this movie to me comes off as like the stupidest genius like I've ever seen.
Like an accidental genius?
No, like he's smart, but he does a lot of dumb shit. And it's just like that. Why are you doing this? It makes no sense.
That's like the main stretchy guy.
Yeah. And I was kind of like iffy about the whole Pedro Pascal being, because he's in everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind him.
I don't care about that either.
Yeah, I didn't really care. Like it was just the story, dude. It was the writing. Like,
how do you compare it against the last Fantastic Four film that was?
That last Fantastic film is just a hot piece of garbage. Anything could be better than that movie.
Got it. Okay.
That one was just fucking horrible.
I think that one's like universally hated.
Yeah.
Like everyone shit on it.
Yeah. But like I said, this one, I did like the visual effects. A lot of the imagery in it was really cool to see, to look at.
How was Galactus?
He was tight. Like he looked cool.
I didn't know it was that actor from The Witch, the dad.
Oh, Ralph
the
Ineson
deep voice.
or something. Yeah, do that. Yeah, that guy is fucking badass.
He's good in everything, dude.
Yeah.
He's in the Frankenstein movie too.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the visual effects are cool. The CGI looked fine. Like there wasn't a moment where I was just like, oh, that looks terrible. You know, that looks fake, whatever. What's his name? Joseph Quinn and Eben Ross. I don't know his full name. The guy that plays Ben Grimm, the Thing.
Oh yeah.
They had great chemistry. Like they played off each other very well. Like the scenes with them were the most like entertaining. But Reed Richards and Sue Storm, it was I didn't buy it. Like their chemistry, I didn't really buy it.
Yeah.
But them as a team, it was okay. Like it's just a lot of dumb decisions were being made.
What was the last Marvel film that you liked?
That I genuinely liked.
Yeah.
Like I was, oh, that was actually good. Guardians
even,
3.
Guardians 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's still like
Yeah.
back a ways in the catalog at this point.
Because the last one I saw before this was Brave New World, Captain America.
And that one sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay, but that one, it sucked. It's a bad movie.
Did you enjoy Superman?
The newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That's DC though.
Oh. Yeah, I know that. I was testing you guys.
But I do want to watch Thunderbolts because I hear that one's good.
I thought Thunderbolts was cool.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
That the animated one?
No, that's like the new Avengers.
Oh, I'm thinking about Transformers.
Yeah.
What?
Formers.
Oh.
The chicks with dicks.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. When'd you go to Thailand?
Oh my God, dude.
Where'd you meet Shim?
You guys are inappropriate, dude.
Damn. Hey, just drink your Bakers or you didn't get me, homie.
Drink my Baker. It's just habanero ketchup in here, dude.
Dude, that's freaking gnarly, dude.
No, but the one thing this movie did do was it did finally explain something that happened. Like, have you seen a majority of the Marvel movies? Like, have you seen Eternals?
I've pretty much seen all of them up until I haven't seen Fantastic Four.
So you've seen Eternals.
Yes.
What did you think of that movie? Do you remember?
I remember kind of like, I remember liking how it looked, kind of how it was playing out, but like boring.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I got bored watching it. You know,
I got bored watching that one.
I don't remember. I can't recall the entire
Yeah.
like from beginning to end because of that.
I do remember liking the fight scene at the end because they reminded me of
Yeah.
like Dragon Ball Z type shit.
Yeah.
But do you remember how like that Galactus basically appears? Because he like comes up and like freezes, whatever. So this movie explains how that happened.
Got it.
So I thought that was cool. You know, that was pretty cool. But other than that, there's just a lot of dumb decisions. Like the whole her going into space while she's pregnant. I get it, she's a superhero, but like
Stay home.
stay home, yeah. And then she has the baby in space. Like,
Well, of course she does.
yeah. But it was just I don't know, dude. I kind of regretted watching it.
Not your favorite.
No.
That's cool.
And it kind of sucks too because like I said, I do want to watch Thunderbolts, but after watching this, I was like, I kind of don't now.
Is that the animated one?
Oh,
I hate you, dude. I think it would be a decent palate cleanser.
Thunderbolts.
Mhm.
Well, I used Frankenstein as a palate cleanser. So.
Oh, I mean for sure,
Yeah.
because I mean like it's a completely different
Yeah,
like world. But I mean, if you're like because it's still like the MCU,
yeah.
like I feel like you would like that one better.
Okay.
I mean, I suspect that you won't. You're not gonna be like it's not like amazing,
Yeah.
but I suspect that you would think like, yeah, I liked it. You know, it's cool. You know,
It's crazy because like there was a point where I was like all about Marvel. Like
when it first started coming out, dude, I felt like it was kind of like it was hard not to notice how sick it all was.
Yeah.
Like the forethought of like movies coming out in the future and the writing around like their trajectory of the story.
I actually never liked that.
Really?
The whole like, oh, we're writing this to set up more. Because I was just like, no, just focus on what we're doing now. Which I thought they were doing good at first.
Yeah.
And like I kind of started falling off after like what was it, Infinity War or
Well,
something?
yeah, I feel like they just kind of like went into that a little too heavy.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, but I like that they were kind of thinking ahead, you know, like to because I mean all of these you have to think about it like you're trying to adapt comic books.
Yeah.
Those are all like different universes sometimes because of different writers, different issues, you know, like so the multiverse kind of aspect, like we talked about before, like it kind of seems like the easiest way to, you know, make it make sense in a way.
Yeah.
So I suppose, you know, having to make it where it's intelligible to people and you have to kind of admire because you're doing two things. People who are not comic book fans, you got to make them like the movie. The people who are comic book fans, you got to get them to like the movie too, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe like it's just the style of adapting a movie's adapting comic books over a long period of time are just, you know, that's the perils of doing it maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe you have to write like that. There's no way around it, you know? Because I'm supposed to like say Frankenstein, it's just one book. You adapt it your way and that's it. You know?
No, yeah, I get it. But like some of these movies, like that was like their main focus. Instead of focusing on telling a story, they're like, what can we do to set up what's coming in the future? Like, who gives a fuck about this story?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, it kind of felt like that with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get the love that others got because it just kind of like filled like space.
Yeah. But yeah, so I had watched that yesterday, I think it was, or the day before.
Whack.
Yeah.
That's
you should
not
watch it,
fair.
Eddie. It's tight.
I'm still gonna check it out because I know that Joseph and I have been talking about watching it.
No, it looks cool. Like it does look good.
Yeah, and I mean, and like I'm sure
I'm
Joseph.
sure he'll like it.
Joseph will think it's dope. You
Yeah.
know. But yeah. So did you watch Frankenstein this morning?
I watched it this morning.
Me too.
Yeah, but did you end up watching Good Boy at all,
Not at all.
or The Long Walk?
Not at all.
What about you?
No.
All right, I'll
Oh,
say.
that was both of the ones you sent?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the Good Boy one. I didn't see the other one.
Okay, I'll save my discussion on Good Boy then.
I was just so focused on finishing the original, the Boris Karloff style Frankenstein, and then watching this current one, and then I diving into the book, which I haven't finished.
You saw the 19, what is it?
The 94?
94?
Yeah, it's 94.
No,
That's
Robert De Niro. No,
Robert De Niro.
I haven't watched.
Oh, which
that
one else did you watch?
It's just the
new one?
Guillermo del Toro, and then the one that like where Boris Karloff plays the monster.
Which one's that one?
Like the 1930s.
Like the 1931 film.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
The one that everyone.
I went back and
Gotcha,
like actually
okay.
watched it all the way through.
Okay.
I've never seen that one.
No,
Mm-mm.
I mean, off top, that is not the same story
Mm-mm.
at all.
But that's the one that everyone adapts.
Yeah, that's like it's crazy that's the go to like visual that comes to mind when people think
Mhm.
about Frankenstein, because A, that's not Frankenstein, the doctor's Frankenstein, and then B, right?
Drinking too fast. I'm good.
Yeah. Do you CPR, dude?
Please, on my dick. Sorry, I need to say it to the mic. I need CPR on my dick.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah. So that's the visual that comes to mind.
Are we we're going into it? Yeah.
Well, damn.
Are you dying or what?
I hope so. There was something else I wanted to bring up. Damn. All right, I'm good.
You're right, dude?
Now I am. Yeah.
You gotta slow down the habanero ketchup, dude.
Oh, my bad. Damn, dude.
That spicy chub, man.
All right, so I watched Fantastic Four. I did watch Good Boy, but I'll save that discussion for when you guys watch it. There was something else that I wanted to talk about before we got into Frankenstein. Yeah, whatever. Let's just get into it. I don't remember. My bad.
All
Sorry.
right, so I did start reading the book like years ago. I didn't finish. I got maybe halfway. It's pretty tough read, dude.
I think it's a great book.
Really,
It's probably right now currently my favorite book.
really, because it's funny because I was watching a few videos. 'Cause a lot of people shit on that book, dude. Because a lot of people saying that it's not a well written book either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I was watching those videos of people like discussing why, I'm like, that makes sense.
Are they men? Are they men?
No, like the first one I saw, it was actual woman talking about it.
Really?
Yeah, but she was like an English teacher, and she was talking about why it's not like well written. I guess like structured wise, like I don't know.
I'm interested to see like why that's the case, because it's a pretty amazing piece of work.
Yeah, but I remember like having to like reread certain pages because I'm like, okay, like I would forget. I'd go like a day without reading it, so I'd have to like kind of backtrack a little bit.
The way that it's written is not. It's not like, dude. It's like an 18th century.
Yeah, it's like an old English type.
It's an 18th century lowercase r romantic novel. You know, like it's like in similar to how like Shakespeare kind of writes in a way, right?
Yeah,
Like the thy, thou, you know.
yeah, like you have to like dive into it until you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, you have to kind of catch its rhythm, and you can follow it.
Like I remember like reading Julius Caesar, dude, and that shit was like once I got like I knew how to read it, it was like the greatest fucking thing ever, dude.
Yeah.
But so that's why I was like I got like halfway, and I never finished it. I want to eventually, but
I'm almost done with it.
yeah. But yeah, I think this is probably the closest like adaptation to it.
Really?
As from like everything else we've gotten, I think so.
I haven't seen all the way through the 1994 film, the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with Robert De Niro. I haven't seen that. Is Robert De Niro? What is the name? Helena Bonham Carter.
I've never seen that one either.
That's supposed to be the truest adaptation because the one in Guillermo del Toro's. Don't get me wrong, that's a badass movie. I liked it, right? But there was a lot of changes that were made that are much different from how the book story goes.
Yeah.
Like such as his brother and Elizabeth, right? In Guillermo del Toro's,
He kind of made it like almost like they were having an affair.
William is is a grown man, and he's married to, or he's engaged to Elizabeth, right? But in the story, William's a little boy, and Elizabeth grew up with Victor, and they're actually cousins, and they were basically, everybody kind of set it up to like where they're supposed to get married.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like so things such as that were just like changes from like the book version of it. Doesn't mean that it makes it like a bad film at all. Only because like I liked this spin on it. I liked the way that they portrayed Victor Frankenstein in this one, because it like you're seeing different versions. Because like the 1931 film, he just seems like a lunatic, right? Like just like a crazed guy. Like it's alive, like fucking, you know, just he seems
Yeah,
psychotic.
very over the top.
Yeah, very over the top, right? Which is not the case like in the book. In the book, he's extremely obsessive. He's extremely obsessive, and he's driven by the traumatic impact that the loss of his mom during childbirth with his brother is what triggered him to just dive into it, right? And he, in an obsessive way, right? And yeah, he's arrogant and egotistical along the way, but the way that Victor is portrayed in this newest one, with Guillermo del Toro's version of it, like he seems a lot more narcissistic, like rather than obsessed, just like abusive, you know, and like so like he's ambitious, like as if he had like he's on the brink of like changing the world, you know, like kind of delusional and like very self-centered, like didn't kind of think about any of the repercussions of his actions, you know, when in the book it is like that, but not not in the same way that it's portrayed by Oscar Isaacs, which I think it did a great job, you know. But yeah, like it was still very, very. The beats were the same. It's not the same, like with the with the bolts in the neck, and then like, you know, that monster is complete. That story is completely different. This follows a lot more of truly to the beats of the book, from as far as what I can follow, like the way that it opens up with like them meeting the ship captain, you know, and then going into telling their versions of the story.
Yeah.
You know, which I thought was great, because that's how the book basically goes. You hear Victor's account, then you hear the monster's account, and then the end of the story, you know. So I mean, I thought it was cool though, you know. I love Guillermo del Toro's monsters.
Yeah,
his
dude.
creatures just look good. Like,
Hey, why did he make his creatures hot as fuck? Huh?
that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was thinking the whole time, I was like, this fool does not look as like appalling as the book makes it seem, but like,
yeah,
he still looks like completely different.
I thought in the book he was still like beautiful, but like uncanny.
No, the way that he describes him is like as if he thought, the way that he put him together when he's looking at the monster, that he's like beautiful, right? Beautifully put together in like perfection. But like the minute that spark of life occurred, he instantly was just like, damn, this was not a good idea, you know? And he instantly became like appalled. And he's like, this is an abomination. Like, and it sent him into a fucking mental breakdown.
No, but I mean like physically, like I think that's the closest we've gotten to like the book, the way he looks, right?
Like, yeah, a little bit more like.
Because I heard he's like, from what I remember, he's agile in the book.
Oh yeah,
Frankenstein, like.
oh
and,
yeah.
And we've never seen that in any other movie.
Yeah, in the book, Victor goes into great detail about how meticulous he is, like of the intricacies of like the insides of our bodies, right? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna begin to act like I know like every little like vein and nerve, you know. In the book, he's very much knowledgeable of those things and puts together this. Dude, he does it. He like it becomes accomplished, you know. So in comparatively, yeah, I would say it's more true to form, you know. People are equally as like taken back by the monster as they're portrayed in the book, you know, like freaking out and just shooting at it, you know. But yeah, like he doesn't, like in the book, there's no interaction where he's like as if he's a toddler or anything like that, you know.
No, he's smart, like right off the bat.
Well, he's more curious right off the bat, and this one he is kind of like there's cognition in the movie, you know. But in the book, it kind of it's a lot more of the learning takes place after he stumbles upon like that family in the forest and it lives in that cottage, because that happens in the book. Because dude,
But I'm saying like he knows the language and everything right away, right? When he's reanimated, right?
Not in the book. No.
No?
He
Okay.
he
remembering wrong.
he when he has the conversation with Victor, he goes into great depth about talking about how he's like he doesn't know anything. Like in his mind, like he's like who am like as if he has amnesiatic, you know? Like as if you know what I mean, he had amnesia, so he doesn't know what he is, who he is, you know. Like he explains how, like having to experience something for the first time, like as a child would, you know.
Yeah, that's how he came off.
Yeah, and in the movie did a great job at portraying some of that, but you could see like a lot of that cognition like right away, you know, like the curiosity and stuff.
Yeah,
which the book does touch on, but like I think the movie kind of like leans a lot more into like like looking like a baby, like discovering the world for the first time, you know, which is cool because I mean it does keep like again I haven't seen that Robert De Niro one, so I don't know comparatively. This does a great job to me at like kind of fitting how that would look in the way that's described in the book, you know, but not exactly like because Victor bounces, dude. He fucking like in the book, like dude does the thing. He gets freaked out and he has a mental breakdown in the middle of the night, like during like a rainstorm in the streets, and then gets like a stress fever, dude, that makes him like bedridden for like a long time, and like the monster's just looking for him. Because he's the only face he saw. Because like the waking up when Victor wakes up and it sees the monster like above his bed, like that's in the book, you know. But the what happens after that is different in this movie, because Victor just freaks out and bounces. And this one, he's just more of trying to kind of like guide him, and then, you know, starts acting like an abusive parent.
Because he had an abusive parent.
Which yeah. And it's crazy because like it kind of plays with that theme of like monsters create monsters.
Yeah.
You know?
The generational trauma.
Generational trauma.
Generational trauma. Same thing like we had talked about with like Wolfman. Because like that's all he knew basically. So because a lot of the stuff, he was annoying me. Like at first I was like, dude, why are you getting frustrated with this guy? Like he's like a child.
Like how, yeah, he can't reason with him.
Yeah.
Like,
And then like when he started like hitting him, that's when I was like, he's doing the shit to him that his dad did to him.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It's one of those explanations, but not an excuse kind of thing. You know, you could see like how that influences like his style of communicating with him, but like we can acknowledge as the viewer that that's sad, you know, and that's fucked up, and it's still like,
yeah, we can.
No, one of the lines I liked a lot was from Mia Goth was when he's like explaining to her, he's like, he doesn't say anything except for one word.
And it means something to him at the time.
Well, he's like, he doesn't say anything except for like one word. And she's like, yeah, but that one word could mean the world to him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dude, I love that line.
Yeah, dude.
Because it gave it so much like power, so much like yeah, like because that was the first word he knows. So like, yeah, like of course it's gonna mean so much to him.
Yeah, dude. And I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like as a parent to an autistic child, you know, like a part of me was kind of like, damn, that kind of reminds me of just trying to like figure out like yeah, they're repeating this one word over and over again, you know. And he's like, I guess you can see he's frustrated, but she made a great point, you know. And it's like, yeah, that one word could mean the world to them in that moment. And you see it happen again, like when he's scared, he yells his name when the fire's happening. You know what I mean? Like, it's still his form of communication. So it kind of like, to me, like I said, like as a parent of an autistic child, you know, who was nonverbal for a long time, it's like trying to figure out how they're communicating, you know, not forcing them to figure out how to communicate with you, because that's how you're gonna like traumatize somebody and like abuse someone and fuck someone up for like life, you know, like what happened in the movie, you know, because he went on a fucking like rampage and like, you know, that dude felt things, you know, and he's very clear about that, you know. And I don't know about you guys, I feel like it was kind of apparent to me that it was obviously like, you know, you could see like his reaction to like the abuse. It's like, how does this motherfucker not see that he's like cowering in fear? Yeah. You know, how does he not?
I think it's because he made it very apparent that he didn't see him as like
Yeah,
he saw him as like a thing,
an experiment.
yeah. That's what I got too. Because there's even like when he's trying to get him to say anything else,
Yeah.
and he hears him say Elizabeth, and he just chooses not to give a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing.
yeah.
So
he's like, huh?
what's that?
It kind of reminded me of like the story of Mewtwo in a way.
Yeah,
Damn.
Like I could see
Yeah.
how that might have been influenced by this story.
yeah. But I mean, I thought that was like brilliant because it showed how like obsessed he was with this project that he's
Yeah.
so like into. So like him like hitting him and telling him like, you know, like trying to rush it. You know,
Yeah.
he wants him to immediately be like intelligent and like speak like all these words and all that. It just because this is like he poured his whole heart into this project.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, like the way that it's being financed by that guy, because like you know, he wants to be able. He wants to have that done to himself. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm certain, and then that guy made it very clear that like he's on very little time. You know.
Yeah, it's fucking chugging mercury, dude.
Yeah. So you know, so I mean, like I'm sure Victor also felt like under pressure to some degree to like expedite his, you know, like cognition, you know. But I mean, doesn't.
So was he asking him to like? Was he asking him to do that to him?
Yeah.
Or because from my understanding, he was I was like, does he not understand what's going on here? Because it seemed like he was asking him to put like his consciousness into the monster's body.
That's what I thought it was at first too. But then like the way he was kind of telling him like, oh, your body's polluted already, you know?
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, that he wants to reanimate like him, like himself, you know? Because otherwise, like why would that matter to him? Like, because it would be like for him, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, I could take your brain and put it in a monster, you know? But if you're already like, if you already have like this condition that's already kind of made its way through your body, like why reanimate that body?
Yeah,
You
you
know?
have like this incurable disease.
Yeah, it's
like at its last stage.
Yeah,
and shit,
like
so-
your body killed you,
Yeah,
and you want to resurrect this body? Like, no.
Dude, that shit was brutal too when he like went to him after he fell and he picked him up and like you just see like the back of his head
Dude.
just flat and everything falling out.
I loved that element of the film,
yeah.
and I was hoping that they would get into that. Like, I did not want them to do like anything scary. I wanted the scary parts to be like how casually like Victor Frankenstein is with cadavers. You know,
Yeah.
like you know, and like when you can see like the pulling back of the flesh and like those little details. You know, it's so realistic. What's up, dudes?
What's up?
What's up, dude? Hey, dude. Joseph. Whatever.
You want me to pause it?
Fuck them kids.
Dang. All right, what were you saying?
I can't remember.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That is what's up.
Because I had mentioned that his head being flat after he fell, and then you said like you loved the.
Oh yeah. So yeah. The body horror element of it. You know, I thought it was sick. I was looking forward to it. I was hoping they would do that. You know, I thought that was one of my favorite parts of the movie, dude. You know,
There's a lot of little subtle details too that I love that he did. Like there's moments where you see like that light in Frankenstein in the monster's eye, where it almost looks like there's a light behind his head,
Yeah,
and it's coming through, and it's only in one eye.
one eye.
Yeah, like it's very like subtle, but it like happens throughout the movie.
Yeah, like to the point where it's like, is his eye glowing?
Yeah.
You're like not sure, you know. Like I thought it was gonna do when the monster was telling his side of the story, and he was getting to the part where the wolves attacked inside the cabin where the blind man was, and then remember they shot him in the eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was gonna take like because it showed that same effect with the wolf's eyes, remember? So I thought I was like, oh, that he's gonna take a wolf size out and just put it in his fucking eyeball, you know, and then that's why that one eyeball has that, you know. But it didn't show that,
Yeah.
you know. I guess you can assume or guess, but it never says it. It never shows that or anything,
Dude, when he scalps one of the wolves,
bro.
that was fucking brutal.
Oh man, and like, or doesn't he like, and it rips like man's jaw off,
Yeah.
bro? I thought that shit was crazy. I loved those parts of the movie, dude.
Yeah.
It really showcases like how incredibly like dangerous that monster is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looked, dude. Guillermo del Toro's monsters just look fucking tight to me, dude. I
Yeah.
love like that. Like, is he drawing these like concepts
know.
out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it
That
his
I'm not
mind?
sure.
Because they all have like a similar like, you know, like they're from the same world, right?
That's what it seems like.
Well, I know he always has the same actor, which I was not gonna say that. What's the guy who plays the creature in this movie?
Jacob Elordi.
Not saying he did a bad job, dude, but I feel like if he got his regular homeboy to do it,
Doug Jones.
I think it would have been a lot better.
Oh,
Because I feel like that guy is underrated.
and that'd have been tight because he's played vampires.
He's done everything, dude, and I feel like he would have been perfect. And when I first heard that he's making a Frankenstein movie, like in my head, I'm like, okay, he's gonna get the part. And from what I read, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that when he hired
Jacob Elordi.
that guy, he wasn't supposed to play the creature. He
No?
hired him for another character, and then I guess he's the one that kept like, no, I should be playing the Frankenstein monster. So
Is it because he's tall? Because he's tall.
he's tall. I mean, I know he's like 6'5". He's pretty tall, but I know they make him look like a giant in this one. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
like hovering over people, and like they make him a fucking like, they give him like superhuman strength, which
Similar to like how Nosferatu, Orlok looks in the Nosferatu movie. Like,
Yeah.
very
That
very,
guy's tall too,
Very big, fills up a lot of space, very imposing.
hmm Yeah, I think it would have been cool to see Doug Jones do it, but
That would have been cool.
yeah, but I mean, that
Like,
guy Jacob does a good job though.
I agree. He did. It wasn't a bad job. you
It
know?
wasn't, but I just feel like, dude, Doug Jones, because he never really plays a character with his own face, he just disappears in the creatures.
Yeah.
dude. And I feel like with Jacob Elordi, like, there's so much hype around him playing the monster that I could see him as a monster.
Yeah, I think I think it might have been one of those.
He's too
things.
hot, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's too hot to play him, dude.
There's to the point where I was like, a lot of the film, I was just like, this fool just looks like Tom Cruise as Lestat in Interview with the Vampire.
he low-key looks like Tommy Wiseau to me, dude. And like, I couldn't stop seeing him, dude. I swear there was like moments I'm like, this guy looks like Tommy Wiseau, dude.
Or Danzig.
Or dancing. No, he reminded me of like Tommy Wiseau mixed with an engineer from Prometheus.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
he really reminded me of an engineer. Like,
Which is funny you say that because even in the book, like, they mention Prometheus, but the actual Greek,
Yeah.
like,
The meaning of it.
Prometheus. And they go as far as to mention it in the film.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
then like I
Well,
kind of
the
I
actual
felt the same way.
title, the original title is like, it's not just Frankenstein.
It's like Frankenstein and something Prometheus.
Yeah, that's like a long ass title, and I think they got rid of the second half of it.
Because the title comes up at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So it was some Frankenstein or blah 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 Prometheus or something like that.
Yeah, because it's like regarded as like a modern, like the more modern Prometheus, I suppose.
Mhm.
You know, they regard it as such.
Yeah.
Another thing is like in the book they mention Paradise Lost, and Mary Shelley is very much influenced by that work. And they also mention it, both Prometheus and Paradise Lost, in the film too, which I thought was cool. Like those types of attention to detail. You know, you can tell that Guillermo del Toro loved the book, loved the story, and tried to pay a lot of like homage and tribute to it through this film.
Yeah.
For sure. Even though there's minor changes, I didn't mind them. You know, like in the book, he had his best friend Henry. They basically replaced him with what's his name? Christoph Waltz. His
I don't
character.
remember his character's name.
Yeah.
It started with an H.
Her something.
Herbert.
Highlander.
Homelander.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever. Like basically, he opted to do that, and then kind of have like the story with like Elizabeth and stuff like be more of like a love triangle, you know, which I thought was cool, you know, It adds lots of depth to like leaning into the mentality and psyche of Victor from like a interpersonal perspective, because like at first like it shows them like kind of like being very hot for each other, flirty, you know, and then like she's utterly disgusted by his behavior, like his worldview and the way that he just views things, you know, to the point where she just hates that fool, you know.
I thought she was the weakest character, dude.
I thought
Don't get
so
me
too.
wrong. I just feel like the writing for her character, like she wasn't developed enough. Which just sucks because like Mia Goth is awesome in everything she does,
Yeah.
but I didn't even know she played the fucking mom.
Oh, I know, that tripped me out at first too.
I was like, I saw a meme that says they gave her eyebrows and nobody recognized her.
I recognized her right away.
I didn't, dude.
Like when she popped up, I was like, oh, I thought she was playing like the love interest.
I didn't.
And then like it showed her dying. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then when she popped up again, I was waiting for the whole like, oh, like she looks like my mother. Like I was waiting for that, but that never happened.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
No,
I didn't notice either,
I didn't
dude.
notice.
And like, there's like memes about it,
Fake
like
ass movie. Hey, you guys watch movies?
You're stupid.
No, I noticed it right away.
No, I didn't notice it at all.
nah, dude.
I'm superior.
That's a girl fucking wild thing to say. Oh shit.
No, but yeah, I thought like that was intentional because I thought they were gonna do the whole like, oh, he's just falling in love with his mom type shit.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't like go into that. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't mind the love triangle aspect of it. I thought that was a cool spin on it. I personally just didn't like, like, she had some parts where I thought were really good in the conversation she was having with Victor.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I just felt unnecessary. Like,
well, I thought I didn't think it was so much unnecessary. Like, I saw some of those conversations. I thought like what I'm saying is like where it's all it is to check this where this dude is at, so that we understand as the audience that, you know, he's just like this morbid narcissist, you know? So like maybe to serve that purpose, you know?
yeah.
But I personally, like, I thought it would have been more fruitful had they stuck to it the way that the book explains that story. Because the way that the book does it, like I said, like they grew up together and they've been in love since they were kids, right? And the monster kills the little brother when he finds out that his last name is Frankenstein, because he's just on this fucking sick ass vengeance tour, you know? Kills that fool and then frames their maid,
Yeah.
right?
And
Which-
they hang her, dude, right?
Which was probably one of my favorite parts of the book, because
It's dark, dude.
yeah, dude, and like the whole
They execute her.
they execute her, dude, and like
Yeah,
but
Frankenstein's smart, dude.
the way that they play out that entire trial, and I thought that was one of my favorite parts of the book.
Yeah.
It was so well done.
I can see why they didn't go through all that in the movie. You know,
it'd be too much.
It would be a 4-hour movie for sure.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I did enjoy that part of the book too, though.
Yeah, like because
It was fucking dark. I was like, whoa, okay.
yeah, dude, because it calls into question, like, you know, like now you know why like Victor's fucking pissed, you know, because it's like, no, she couldn't have done this, you know, and then he goes to meet with Victor. And then it has that conversation where he's like, "Oh, I want to have like a partner. Please make me a companion, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And in the book, he initially was like, "You
I'm
know
down.
what? You make sense. You know what you're saying to me makes sense. You're right, because what you just told me, like, I can agree that I'm a piece of shit now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it." And then like backs out, and because he backs out, he was like, "Bro, I'm gonna see you on your wedding day, right?" So on the wedding night in the book with Victor and Elizabeth, when they get married, the monster fucking kills Elizabeth.
But she kind of
chokes her fucking death, dude.
she's kind of willing to go though. From what I remember, she kind of like it's almost like a sacrifice.
I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of like
Damn,
willing.
spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well,
I know what happens, but I just haven't gotten there.
yeah,
Spoiler
she's kind of like willing to like she's so like about him that she's like okay with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it makes sense in the book. And yeah, and in this one, she just takes a bullet. Like,
yeah, from Victor,
Yeah.
like an accent. You know, I mean, for Guillermo del Toro's adaptation of it, I don't mind all that, right? Like, because of just like, you know, the way that it just adds depth to like the love triangle thing, setting you up to like the cute like reconciliation at the end. Because in the book, there's no reconciliation. You know, like
I did skip to the end of the book. And it's like the complete 180 difference. In it.
yeah, there's no reconciliation. There's no closure for the monster, and he just sets himself on fire.
Yeah, he like, yeah, and in this one it ends like with hope. Like,
Yeah.
like okay, maybe like
Father,
I'll find my place in this world or something. Like it leaves you like learning like it has a happy ending.
yeah,
The ship, like they're all gonna go home. Like it has a from like all the bad shit that happens. Like it has a somewhat uplifting ending.
minus the 6 people on the ship that were killed,
Yeah,
For real.
and everybody else along the way.
yeah. And then yeah, in the book, like he's just like he knows he's gonna meet his end, and like
Yeah, and then he
It's a really-
self-immolates.
yeah, yeah, completely different from that ending,
Damn, so in the movie, all Victor had to do was say, "My bad, homie."
pretty much.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because when the movie ended, the first thing in my head is like, damn, what a trip for that fucking ship captain, right? Dude's on this obsessive mission to go to the North Pole, gets fucking stuck. He's yelling at everybody else to do these things that he himself is having no part of, right?
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, this fucking guy and noises happen. And then he brings the guy in, and the guy tells him his side of the story. And this fucking monster's trying to get to this guy, and he comes in, and they have a moment, and then he lets him go, and then he frees the ship, and he leaves. Right? That's when the like dude had to unstick the thing, try not to get unstick the ship, try not to get his crew to turn on him, and then conflict resolute like this. These two strangers that cross his path in the middle of like the worst conditions in the world. Like, what a wild ass fucking like couple of days that guy had, dude. And then you have like this deep ass story between these two characters, and he's like, bro, like that's fucked up.
How do you feel about the fact that he decided to let the creature go?
At the end of or from the ship,
Yeah,
after all those dudes wanted to do it.
like after like him killing 6 of his crew.
I mean, I can see him sympathizing with the moment that he just watched those fools have.
Yeah,
Because I mean, they were like touching hands,
He's
calling
just
each
like,
other, calling each other father and son.
docking.
Yeah, dude. You know.
Yeah,
Breaking weed, you know what I'm saying? I from the crew members' perspective, like they didn't have to listen to that fool and just like try and attack that. But I mean, why would they do that?
because at the same time they were also like, I just want to fucking go home.
Yeah,
And when he said like, "Oh, we're going home," they're like, "All right, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here."
yeah.
So,
Bootlickers,
damn.
bootlickers.
Just following orders, man.
Yeah, ring kissers right there, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, overall, like I really liked it. I love the sets that he built. I love how they built like a real giant fucking ship.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
if you saw the behind the scenes, like it's crazy.
Really,
That whole ship is real.
no shit.
And I remember watching it, knowing I had seen the behind the scenes before I watched the movie, knowing that that's a real ship, and I'm like, why does it still look fake? Like, am I still just so stuck on like
It's that bomb.
everything used to,
Yeah.
everything CGI? Like, I'm just assuming, because like I was looking at it, dude, and like if I would just assumed it was CGI,
Yeah, and
I mean, it looked good, but like it could have been CGI, dude.
I feel like they were using CGI where it counted.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
say
yeah.
the butterfly in like that whatever that container was that they had the butterfly.
Yeah, it looked like a
Yeah.
lamp or something.
Yeah, like a little
yeah.
an empty lamp. And like you can it's obvious that butterfly is CGI.
Yeah, no,
But-
yeah, like the
Go
animals,
ahead.
like the
Go ahead.
wolves.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
all that. Go ahead.
And I didn't mind that because everything else was so good. The story was so good. The characters, the acting was good. Like when everything is just flowing so good, like you don't mind
Yeah.
like CGI being like it's like Pan's Labyrinth, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
One of my favorite films. Like I love that story. Like when you get to like the fairies, they don't look. The CGI doesn't hold up that well,
Yeah.
but you forgive it because it's like everything else is so fucking good. You just don't mind it.
Yeah.
But you know, like it's just old CGI doesn't always hold up well. But in this one, like yeah, of course CGI is not perfect, but like everything else looks amazing.
Exactly. It has its place. Because I mean, the wolves made like
You're not
an
gonna use real
appearance.
fucking wolves. Yeah.
yeah, like, and they're not like. What would the budget be like in comparison to try and it's set up take after take, like prop after prop, like practical, like pulling the skin, the scalping a fucking like a wolf, you know, in his hand. I imagine like it's much more efficient to just go like the CGI.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it probably. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him if he had more time.
More time,
he would,
I mean,
he would do
money.
it. Yeah,
Because he did it with what is it? What is it? 120 million.
I don't know.
And it was all intentional, I suppose, from what I gather. Like the numbers make sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, he was like very strict on that. Like he did it like in so many days, and it's like 120 or something like that. I'll have to look it
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, dude, like I love the sets. I loved how like
I thought the music was dope.
the music's dope, dude. But like the layer where they actually like bring him to life, the creature, like everything looks so good, dude, and like all the sets were amazing. The costume designs are amazing. Like even Mia Goth's character on her wedding day. I don't know if you noticed like the little homage to the bride. She had like bandages on her arm, like in the old, you know.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
didn't
just
even
like how
notice
she
that.
wears in the old movie. It's just like the subtle little things that like you maybe won't catch the first time until you watch it again and you
Yeah.
kind of pay more attention to the surroundings and stuff. But yeah, dude, this guy, I mean, his attention for details, like it's always good in all his movies. And this
yeah,
is like,
even to the point where like I remember at one point I was watching and I was like, how are these motherfuckers like? How is this dude not like smelling these corpses, right?
mhm.
Like how are these corpses not rotting, right? And then you see like these big ass blocks of
Fuzz.
ice, you know,
Oh.
and to the point where it looks like there's so many of them, they're so big that they're freezing the inside of that whatever room they're in, because you can see like the icicles in the layer at one point, you know, where they had like he had a bunch of the tables of the bodies and the big ass blocks of ice. I thought that when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, that explains that. Good job, you know. I mean, as like unrealistic as I suppose that could be,
Yeah.
makes sense for a story, right? Like
Yeah.
that, you know. And I'm glad that those types of attention to detail like that like is done, because otherwise I would just be like, you know, like that's weird.
Yeah.
Just a ton of dead bodies just decaying everywhere.
Yeah, like not decaying out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you even get like one of the scenes, like there's just a bunch of flies everywhere. Like,
mm,
so, I mean, yeah, like just little things like that, man. And like you guys mentioned earlier, like the gore is so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Like you said, like one of my favorite things too, like was, you know, that little montage where he's like chopping up the bodies.
Yeah.
And he's just like not even
sawing
like,
off a foot. And
yeah,
it's like,
he's just not giving a fuck. He's
yeah,
just getting,
he's
in
locked
there.
in. Yeah.
He's just so focused, and like it kind of just, you know, that scene was like, you know, developing his character even more because it shows you how like out of touch he is,
for sure.
where he's not even viewing these like as people.
For
Like,
sure.
they're just parts for his project.
Yeah, he's like he's going to pick apart.
Yeah, pretty much. And you even get that cool scene where he's like going to the hangings and like trying to find like the right bodies, and he's like looking at the teeth and shit. And
Yeah.
he's like,
Oh,
he's
yeah. He's, this guy's will be good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this guy's spine is good.
Yeah, he has a good back.
yeah. Like, and then
Yeah.
he goes to like that battleground.
That's
with all the
crazy
bodies.
to me though. That's crazy to me though.
And that's cool because like if I mean from all the other ones, I haven't seen all the Frankenstein movies, but you don't see that in all the other ones where he's like, you know, like so locked in on like his project, you know,
Uh-huh.
and he's just, you see how he's assembling everything, you know, getting everything ready, which I thought was dope. Like I said, I thought Frankenstein was cool. it did seem he did seem like a superhero at times, and I'm just like, I don't know, like that took me
Yeah.
out a little bit. Like I do like the whole like him healing thing and all that. The whole him like pushing the ship out and like being that strong. It took me out a little bit. I was like, yeah, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like, but I'm saying like the rest of the story is so well made that you just kind of like, okay, this is just him, you know. Like I can look past this little nitpick from me, but yeah, Mia Goth was good. I just feel like her character just wasn't fleshed out as much, and what do you call it? Oscar Isaac, dude, I thought he was phenomenal. I thought he was great as Victor Frankenstein. I
too.
thought him being so like obsessive to the point of him like just being an absolute asshole, like just
Yeah.
like all about him, just how out of touch he is with the world around him, with everyone else. You know, that the whole like, you know, him being just like his dad, you know, even though he hated him, but
Yeah.
he turned out to be just like him.
Yeah.
You know, and just the world, you know, like the costume design, everything about it was cool. I did think the Frankenstein creature, like once he escapes and he goes into like the woods and he has like that Snow White moment where he's like,
oh yeah.
I thought that was like, I'm like, these animals would not be getting close to this. He looks like a human still. Like, why would you? Like he's like touching a deer.
They're terrified of us.
Yeah, and I'm
They're
just
gonna
like,
be more so of someone like him.
yeah, he's a lot bigger and like, yeah. So I thought that was a little like, come on.
Yeah.
You know, and he's hunted. But I think my favorite part was the time he spent with that blind man in the woods.
Yeah.
I was so bummed out when he died, dude. Like, even though I knew it was coming,
Yeah.
like I felt so bad for him. You know, like because like that's like the closest you get to where like, you know, he actually feels out like he belongs in this world.
Yeah,
you know, as a friend.
and that's where he like learned everything. You know, you know that guy and that blind man put him onto some game. You know, like bestowed wisdom on this fucking guy. You know, yeah, no, that's my favorite part. I like that part of the book too. You know, and they're really true to a lot of that part, except for the wolves. The wolves were added in. You know.
Yeah.
Because in the book, like he's still doing like the chopping the wood for them, you know. That all of that is still part of the book. He's still like overhearing like the conversations they're having and stuff. I love the way he describes like loving watching the family like be a family in the book. Oh gosh, it's so good. And there's no wolf attack. He just he goes to try and make contact with the blind man while they're all out, and they come back and see him there, and they just start shooting at him. That's basic, and then he gets pissed off and burns the whole place down. And he exclaims that he's declaring war on humankind in that moment. Like why would you curse me with this life?
Yeah, he can't die, and it's like the parallels where I saw it with Nosferatu. Also, when he's talking about like how he's given life, but he can't even have like the, I guess like the blessing of being able to die.
Yeah.
Like, so he just has to suffer, like watch everyone around him die, and like,
yep,
you know, and he heals, so he can't do shit about it, dude. Like,
I know.
Because there's that scene in the beginning where he falls in the ice, and like I'm just like, wait, like what's gonna happen, you know? And it explains that. But I love how like when he gets fucked up in the movie, like his body is like slowly recovering, and he looks tight, dude. Like when he has like that dead eye.
Yeah.
So he just looks cool, and then but once he's like back to normal, he just looks like a model with like patchy skin.
Yeah, just to me, he looked like Tom Cruise as Lestat in Interview with the Vampire. That's what he looked like to me.
He looked like the Anatomy of a Man picture.
Yeah. And I love that they didn't interject any of the "it's alive." Like, I'm glad that they didn't do that.
I was kind of bummed they didn't do that, dude.
I was kind of bummed they didn't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I was waiting for it, dude.
Yeah.
That could have been like the one homage to the old school.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, and he was almost there, dude, because he was like covered in blood. He was like panicking, like he was like there, dude. Like it would have totally fit. Some, you know.
Yeah, dude, and I loved it. I loved like even the detail of like, you know how that silver rod, and then how like it got fucked up.
Yeah, it got
and
bent.
and he still, and it got bent, and then it still functioned as intended. but like it still had that one fucked up bent piece.
Yeah.
You know, like I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's like it just gave it some character. I liked, of course, nothing's gonna be perfect like that. So
Yeah.
I'm glad they kind of, decided to do it like that. It made it look crazy because you could see how like that one trailing of the lightning bolt like inside the lab,
Yeah.
like trails off and it almost gets that full.
Yeah.
Like
I love how the creature wasn't on a bed.
yeah, he
once,
was like on a like as if he's like on a cross,
crucified. Yeah. Because you get parallels from like God, dude. Like
yeah.
like the resurrection and all that. It's all there. So I mean, it has a lot of messages. I feel like some messages were like kind of beating you over the head a little bit. I was kind of like, you're a little too on the nose with that shit.
I agree because like if you like is in the book, it doesn't beat you over the head with stuff, but it does make you think about a few different things, and like it makes you do a little bit of the work. And like what you're saying is kind of like you're not working as hard in this movie. They're kind of just giving it to you a little bit.
Yeah. But I feel like, I mean, for like a big Netflix movie, like you kind of have to throw that stuff in there too.
For sure. I mean,
I kind of regret not seeing it in the theater.
Yeah, dude.
Same.
It's such a pretty film, dude.
same.
Yeah.
I agree.
It is a pretty film, and like a lot of people were saying that like it sucks that I didn't have like a first like theatrical release. Like it was limited time and only select theaters, so
Yeah.
that was kind of crappy. But
Would you own it?
for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's ever made a bad film, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I loved looking at it, dude.
Yeah,
I loved watching it.
And there's one thing that in all his movies, dude, he always has like he's even said so like he grew up like watching these creatures, and to him they're like family. Like he just he loved them as a kid and all that. And there's one thing, and I feel like it's like one of his goals is like that whole Scooby Doo thing where it's like the real monster is the human.
yeah.
And he does that like in this movie. Like the monster was Victor.
Yeah.
It wasn't the creature.
Yeah.
And same thing with like the
Just
shape of water.
Yeah.
Is the monster was the head honcho of the project.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
The fucking actor. But yeah, same thing with like. You guys still haven't seen Devil's Backbone, huh?
No.
You guys need to watch that movie. Same thing, like the main bad guy in that movie, it isn't even a ghost. It's this orphan kid, So, and that's just like something that is just throughout all his movies. Pan's Labyrinth, same thing. Who was the main bad guy wasn't a fucking creature. It was this fucking what do you call it? Soldier. This main head honcho for soldier. And like I said, it's in all his movies. It's in every single one of his movies, and this one's like no different. So I always thought I think that's cool, because it's so easy to make like a monster a villain, but it's like it's hard to get it to like where it's like you can sympathize with it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the creature, he did kill a lot of innocent people. He, but you kind of understand him, and you understand you somewhat understand Victor's side too.
Yeah.
You understand why he's so obsessed with doing this, and
I love that they stick to like the book theme of like you're kind of put in a position where you sympathize a lot for the creature.
mm-hmm.
You sympathize so much with like that experience.
Yeah, and it's not like the old one, the old Carlos Karloff one.
Yeah. It's like like the whole time.
And don't get me wrong, dude. Like I think that is a brilliant way of showcasing that
A monster, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's such a like when people think about Frankenstein, like that's what they think about.
Yeah. They think about the crazy doctor, the monster, and Igor.
Yeah, dude, Igor. But yeah, and like in the old one, like instead of the blind man, you get the it's a blind girl, right? Yeah, right. In the old school one, I think because he accidentally kills that little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and like I said, like so that's like one of the big differences too. Like they kind of make him like a soft dummy in the old ones, and even some of the later ones. But in this one, like he's like,
pet too hard that it kills it.
Yeah, so he does kill a lot of people, and like, but he's just kind of either defending himself or like, you know, like
Yeah.
he's just on his mission. He's locked in, you know. So
Yeah, and in the book, like the creature is trying to save the girl from drowning,
hmm.
and then I don't know if it's like her dad or whatever, but there's like a hunter or something sees it and mistakes it for him being attacked or her being attacked by the monster, and she fucking starts blasting him, and then he just just kills
Yeah,
because he hates people.
But yeah, I do love the way it was laid out. How you got Victor's story first, and then you get the Frankenstein, and you see it through like their eyes.
Yeah,
So you know they're the ones telling the story, and then at the end it's just the conclusion to that. So
it's very similar to how the book's laid out. I mean, the book is done in like 3 volumes, and the first 4 like it opens up with like a series of like 4 or so letters, and it's from the perspective of the captain.
Yeah.
Writing letters to his sister, telling her about
How excited he is to go on this
voyage.
voyage.
And then like, oh, I ran into like this random guy fucking dog sledding, like in this crazy ass fucking weather, like hauling ass. Like, and then there's another one, like they're chasing each other. And then it goes into the book, and it's like volume 1, chapters 1 through whatever, volume 2, chapters 1 through, then volume 3, chapters 1 through whatever. And it kind of, the pacing of it is similar to like, you get the perspective of the captain, and then Victor's account talking to the captain, telling the captain the story, just like in the movie. And then it's hearing the creature's account when they come face to face, when it's just the two of them. But like in the book, or in the movie, it shows it a little bit different. Still the perspective of the creature, but like they're having that moment on the ship with the captain, like as the mediator, I suppose.
That's all awkward. Like, oh shit.
Like, oh fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
So damn, are they about to kiss right now?
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like that guy's probably like, get me the fuck out of here, dude.
He's like, can you guys repeat all that? I wasn't paying attention.
That's funny, dude. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
I did like the movie a lot too. Like, I honestly, I can't see anything that I didn't like about it. Just because everything was so strong.
Yeah.
Like, it was beautiful to look at. Like, the story was so engaging. The performances are great. I even liked Mia Goth. Like, even like because you had said you felt like her writing was kind of weak. Like, the writing for
I just felt like
character.
her character was a little underdeveloped. Like, I felt like the whole thing with her and the creature was a little too rushed.
I see what you mean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like it's kind of like it happens instantly, like as if they fell in love.
Yeah, and it almost like it was kind of, because I've heard some people tell me too that it's like, to me, like I didn't know if it was like, does she like him, or is it more like
Shape of Watery?
Yeah, is it like Shape of Watery, or is it just like, does she see him as like a child and she's like has that like that motherness to him, you know? Because I kind of got that vibe off too, like at least in this one, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it kind of seemed like she was just like more of a motherly figure, like trying to protect him a little bit, you know?
Yeah, and I didn't care much for the part after she gets shot, and then he carries her.
Yeah.
Like I like the shot of her carrying her down the stairs, and it's supposed to, and it looks like as if they got married,
No.
because you can see like the things falling, or I don't know what's falling, but it kind of reminds you of like the visual of like the rice or whatever confetti thrown.
Wasn't it like petals, like rose petals?
Rose petals or something like that, And she's wearing her wedding dress and stuff. And then I can't remember what she says to him in her final moments, but like I thought that whole bit didn't seem like it was something that didn't need to be in there,
Yeah. Because it also was like, why is it, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just felt like they didn't have enough time together, or like to flesh that out. a little
Yeah, I
more.
see what you mean. I agree.
It just felt like, okay, I'm immediately obsessed with him for no reason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at him, dude. I thought they were setting up for her to become the bride.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. But then, I mean, Victor at the end,
Yeah, because I think in the 1994 film, where one of the ways they deviate from the book is they actually, like, Victor actually reanimates Elizabeth, if I'm not mistaken. And it's kind of like like that. I was thinking at that point too. Like it kind of seems like as if maybe that's gonna be what happens, which I'm glad it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, it's a sick movie, dude.
Yeah, it was really good. And it's funny because, like, I was looking forward to it as Guillermo del Toro. Like, I agree with Eddie. He hasn't made a bad film.
Goated.
Yeah, and when I saw the trailer, I thought it looked good too. But there was moments in the trailer that I was like, oh man, that shot looks kind of bad. And I don't remember what the shots were, but there's a few moments where I was just like, oh man, like this looks like it's gonna look kind of shitty. But then watching the whole movie, like within its context, like, no, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful movie to look at.
I agree.
I definitely want to own it.
It didn't feel like a Netflix movie.
No, it didn't.
It didn't at all.
Yeah,
it didn't.
But I think that's what, like, one thing that I was worried about, because I remember I think Fidel was the first one to tell me that he's making a Frankenstein movie, and then like I was like, oh hell yeah, and then like immediately after I think you said it, but it's gonna be only on Netflix. I'm like, oh hell no. I was just kind of worried, but like now watching it, I'm like, yeah, it was amazing. But
I wasn't worried so much about like the Netflix part, only because I watched his Pinocchio, and I liked that a lot.
That was a Netflix one too?
It was a Netflix one. So I was kind of like, okay, maybe like, you know, I can at least expect that, which I was cool with.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's always in good hands, like if he's on it, but I mean, it's just like I don't know, with Netflix it could be like too much, maybe studio interference, you know, like, hey, change this or that.
You never know, yeah.
Yeah.
It does make me think about like, man, if you can touch something like this and make it look dope, and like, even though like deviating from the source material here and there, but not to an egregious, like, you know what I mean? It just makes me think like, man, had he done The Hobbit, had it gone through with him doing The Hobbit, and like what he could have done with like the Nazgul, with the dragon, fuck, it would have been such a good. Dude. It would have been such a fucking
visually it would have been
staggering,
amazing,
dude, for sure, man. The movie, like kind of like
one of those things,
like that
dude.
Dune we never got. It's like the Hobbit we never got. You know,
I don't even like thinking about it, dude. It's just like I feel bad.
Yeah, it's like every time Guillermo del Toro does a movie, at the end of it, I'm just like, man, he should have done The Hobbit.
I mean, honestly,
I completely forgot that he was gonna do it.
Yeah, like he was the original build director for it.
Yeah. But he dropped out for that reason of like the studio interference and like not enough time and them trying to change his script for it.
Yeah.
So I understood he's definitely one of those like, all right, if you guys don't really fuck with my vision, I'm not even gonna bother.
I like that.
Like I don't think he'll like sell himself short like that.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
And because I'm still bummed that he never got his third movie for the trilogy for his Hellboy.
For Hellboy.
Because those two movies are good, dude. Like, especially the first one, dude. I've seen that movie so many times, and like the characters he brought to life, like Officer Cronin, dude. Even though he's a Nazi, dude, he's such a badass.
Did you ever watch the David Harbour one?
No.
It looked cool, but that movie sucked.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
I plan on buying the book, the Frankenstein book.
The book?
Yeah, because I really like it.
I bought a book recently.
Yeah, what'd you buy?
All right, so would you recommend this movie?
Would I recommend this movie? I would recommend it. Yeah, I'd buy it. You know, like, you know, and I feel like if people who watch this movie enjoy it, and they're like, oh, I love the way, like, I love this adaptation or this spin on it, I would urge people to maybe check out the book. You know, you would. It's even richer. You know, so.
All right. Did you participate in the Criterion 50% off sale?
Nope.
It's all month, so I think the final day is December 7th.
The last film I got from that collection is Gummo. That was a while ago, but that's the last film I bought from them.
Yeah, like all their movies are 50% off right now. So I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday and I bought La Llorona, the Shudder one.
Did I watch that one?
Yeah, you said you didn't like it. You said you thought it was boring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I loved it. I love that movie. But I had bought that. I had a stack, but when I realized that it's a month-long sale, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take it easy. So I was like, I'm only gonna buy one. And so the ones I had in my stack were Repo Man, Train Spotting,
Repo Man, which one's that one?
with Emilio Estevez. It's like the 80s punk movie.
Repo Man. I don't think I've seen that one.
I know what you're talking about. I can't visualize it, and I've never seen it.
Train Spotting? You said?
Train Spotting.
That's a good fucking film.
Yeah,
Dude.
and Blue Velvet. But then I was like, wait, I think I already have Blue Velvet, so I put that one back.
Did you?
I don't think so.
That movie's amazing. If anybody that ever tells me like they want to watch like a David Lynch movie, I always recommend Blue Velvet first, dude. It's an easy gateway and it's so good, dude.
Really?
Blue Velvet is it's so good, dude. One of the greatest villains ever, dude. Such a fucking badass.
Dennis Hopper, right?
Yeah. Such a piece of shit, dude.
Dennis Hopper?
Mhm.
Oh shit.
And then I also had a Lost Highway, but I was like, that was another one now because I've never seen it, and that's another one. I was like, I think I already have this one too, because I was looking at the cover. I was like, I feel like I've seen this cover in my collection. I was like, I don't know. So I was like, so I just left it. I didn't get it. I ended up just getting La Llorona, but because it was the cheapest one, and I don't have Lost Highway in my collection, so I should have got it.
Lost Highway's sick, but that's definitely like a mind fuck.
Yeah,
for sure.
But yeah, so I got that, and then as I was walking out, I remembered I was like, oh, you know what? I've been wanting to buy Howard Zinn's what's it called again?
The People's History of the United States.
Yeah, People's History of the United States. So I was like, okay, let me go look for it, see if they have it in here. And I was like looking in the history section, and I could not find it. And then I didn't realize that their history section, the shelves kind of curve. So I was only looking on the shelves that were in one aisle. So when I got to the end of one of the aisles, I was like, oh, they don't have it. But then I noticed that it curves and there's more on this shelf over here. So I was like, oh, okay. And it was right facing forward, on display. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I got it. And then I don't know if you saw my story today. I had DoorDash some food this morning, and the DoorDasher left a book with my order, and it was what I took a picture of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that book. It's a different book. It's almost like I don't know if I'd say a contrast to that book. It's very religious based.
Okay.
Let me see. I think it's the Great Controversy is what it's called. But I was like, I've never heard of this because it has the Capitol building on the cover, and then the has a tagline on the bottom that says will these two rivals be able to reconcile or form a team, something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've never heard of this book. They left it with my food. I was like, whatever.
That's weird.
Yeah. So I looked up the book, and it's basically about how the Pope helped. I think it was John F. Kennedy. With something to not let the Catholic Church take over the government or something. So I don't know, something like that. But it's an actual thing that happened. So I don't know. I just thought it was weird.
Or a conspiracy theory?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. I would have just left hentai with you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How
much more enjoyable.
Is that because you know him?
No, just whoever.
It could it could
have been whoever, dude.
It could have been whoever.
Yeah.
Just
Hentai, yeah.
That's your book of choice that you're
for people, yeah.
just for
to
anyone.
recommend, not for me. I wouldn't read that. That's disgusting.
No, so I posted that in my story. I was like, why? The DoorDash driver just randomly left this with my food, and Sergio responded to it, and he put something like, "Oh, he must have thought you were hungry for knowledge," and I replied, and I was like, I feel like somebody's watching me because yesterday I just bought the People's History of the United States, and like, oh yeah, he said something like. Yeah, they're like, how about you read the People's History of these nuts? I just thought that was funny.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I ended up buying La Llorona. Oh, the book, yeah, the People's History of the United States. So
have you started yet?
Yeah, I just only the introduction.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a long ass line at Barnes and Noble, so I was just standing there and I was reading the introduction while in line.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm one of those weirdos now. I remember there was a kid at Novi always walking around reading a book.
Was it hentai?
Yeah.
Oh, was it me? Psych.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Nah, that's nasty, dude.
But anything else you guys want to touch on? Me?
Yeah.
All right.
Just a public service announcement. Don't try to fight people over a parking spot at youth baseball games
For
at a
real.
public park.
Damn.
It's
Don't tread on me, homie.
I guess I won't.
it's very weird.
Very.
It's very weird and alarming. I'm gonna assume you have a terrible toxic relationship at home and you scream and hit your kids.
Someone try to fuck you up for taking their parking spot or what?
No, so
Do you want to talk about it on here?
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Damn, was it you, dude? Chill.
No, so I'm helping my so I was
See everybody next time.
I was helping I was
kidding,
I was
bro.
helping my in-laws move some chairs and an easy up from their truck where they parked. It's a small little parking lot near the baseball field.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went to go meet them to help them move a bunch of their shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm following them, we're walking together up the pathway. There's this lady who's walking past us the opposite direction, and she starts cussing out. She starts cussing at my father-in-law, fuck you, motherfucker, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And I was like, oh shit. At first I thought maybe they were joking, knew each other or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he said something back, and it just and then I could tell I was like, oh shit, what's
serious.
what's going on? So I'm talking we're still walking, and then she walks past us, and I saw my mother, and oh, what was that about? So she begins to tell me about a parking spot thing. It's not clear to me. I don't know what happened. It's over a parking spot thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear the lady, she's like, you got something to say too? And I turn around, I'm like, no. And she was like, that's what I thought, I'm like, okay, have a nice day. You too. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn.
She has to have the last word, dude.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this lady's
You have beautiful eyes, motherfucker.
yeah, I was like, this bitch needs to touch grass or something, bro. And so we're just walking and we're walking up the sidewalk pathway to where we're setting up, which is normally out an outfield. And she's taking pictures of their car, trying to make it look as if she wants us to notice that she's taking pictures of their car. But
You guys don't give a shit.
yeah, nobody did anything wrong.
Yeah.
Or no, they're not they're not parking in a wrong spot or anything. And so I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop on this. I'm just this lady's acting crazy on you guys about this parking spot situation. That's fucking weird. And then as we're walking still, and I turn around, you can see her. She's going like this, as if she's Hulk Hogan, with the hand to the ear, hearing with the crowd cheer. She's doing that, as if oh, what are you saying?
That's weird.
Yeah, it's super weird, right? And then so they get to the spot, we set up, and we're sitting down. And mind you, this is before the game actually got started. First inning starts going. And you can see her, dude. She's still fired up. And you can see her kind of just fuming about it, dude. And she goes to the other team's dugout and starts talking to one of the coaches, and then points over, and the coach looks over where we're sitting, and it's apparent to us that she's still going on about this, to a huge degree. And then that coach, in the middle of the fucking game, talks to one of the other coaches on the team, and they're pointing at us, blah blah blah. They talk to the umpire. Umpire looks at us. Talk to another coach that's out there. They all look at us, and we're like,
The fuck is going
what
on?
the fuck is going on here, dude? I'm in my perspective, I'm and then mind you, Alexis wasn't there, so she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
She's just sitting down. Naraya's there, just not knowing what's going on. Some of the other family that showed up, they weren't there, so they don't know any of that. So what I'm talking about, they have no knowledge of, right? What happens next is the coach on the other team during the game walks around the bases, around the home plate, walks up the foul line on third base, walks around, and starts walking towards us. And I knew. I was like, this fool's going to say some shit. The first thing that comes out of this dude's mouth, puts his hands up like this, and he says, you guys want to act immature?
You want to go, bro?
Like in the middle, literally, like with his stupid ass like PE teacher sunglasses, you know, like he fists apart, like 4 foot fucking.
What did she tell them though?
I don't know.
Like
I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh no. What happened? What had set her off to do it is like when she was pointing and talking to them, or whatever. She pointed it and then she waved like stupid, like, at us, right? So my in-laws, they just waved back, bro.
Then she lost it.
That's when she lost it. That's when the coach came over and did like, oh, you're gonna wave and stuff like that. And so like my father-in-law gets up and he's, you know, like telling him like, no, dude, you don't even fucking know what you're talking, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, there's other parents right here. Like, everybody
here.
here.
This is so dumb, dude.
Yeah, there's literally like maybe 20 to 30 people around us who have no idea about any of this, what's going on. This is what they see.
Yeah.
So I go up and I'm like trying to get them, and then both of them are just like shut the fuck up, let me fucking talk, you know? And I'm just like, no, we're here to watch 6-year-olds play baseball. We can talk about this after the game. And the guy was like, oh yeah, we'll talk about this after the game. I was like, okay, then fuck off, dude. Go disappear, dude. Like, and then like as he's walking away, like I'm just thinking like, you're going to come over here and try to lecture people about being immature right now?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you know? So he goes back and the game resumes. I have completely missed what happened in the first inning. Right? And then she like, dude, she's walking around. Boom. She comes around and she's heading just straight towards us, dude. Straight towards us. And then she starts talking to one of the other parents. And you can hear her. And then she's pointing and they're all looking and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? You know? So I waited. And I was like, you know, at the end of the game, I'm going to approach the coaches on our team. Because they have mentioned in the beginning of the season that they're board members. So we went. And I went over there and I said, hey, is there a process to file like a formal complaint against a coach? She's like, yeah, you just got to go like this, go to the website, click on this button, and go to this thing and just blah, 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 and then this is what you to expect. Cool, thank you, I appreciate it. And she was like, oh, you know, do you mind if I ask like what the issue is, you know? And I said, like, are you aware of like the crazy person that was here, like making a bunch of noise? She's like, she described how she looked, and I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah. I was like, so it's about that. And I just kind of described her from my perspective. And I said, like, from the perspective of nobody else who heard all these other things because we're unaware of what parking dispute occurred. Like, this dude, who's a coach on this team, approached us in a threatening manner to the point like we're like now my 10-year-old kid is like oh he was like, oh, he wants to fight Elo, you know, like trying to ask like, why does this person looking like they're trying to fight her grandfather, you know? And it's like, what the fuck, you know? So I explained to her. I was like, dude, like this man needs to be held accountable for this because like, dude, that's like an unsafe situation for people. Up, they don't know, you know? Like, dude should not be doing what he's doing. That should not be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go, bro?
Yeah, no, he seriously rolled up like that, dude. Like,
I would have just called him gay, dude.
Yeah,
I feel like that would have like made him so like offended,
dude. All 4 foot fucking like 3 of him came up like that, dude. Like I'm telling you, dude, the worst thing you can say to someone like that is just like, you're gay, dude. That's what I wanted. Dude. But see, that's the thing. I just like where my mind goes in those moments is like, I can't do because the kids, bro. Like I can't, and I can't.
It's gonna escalate it.
I can't put myself in a position where it looks like I'm the person who escalated something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't do that to my son. I can't do that to my family. I can't do that to myself. I can't do that to the league. Like there's an element of decorum you conduct yourself with, like when you're at a public space around a bunch of children.
All I'm gonna say, dude, is if somebody had dropped off a book of hentai to that lady's door, she would not have been this mad. She would have let it go, dude.
I agree.
I'm just saying, dude.
Right, where she live? Let's go take some hentai.
You have some?
Hentai Depressants?
What? Dang, dude.
All right, we'll see everybody next time.
Bye.